welcome to another episode of Knitting Up North with Jen and Karina. I'm Jen.
I'm Karina.
Today is August 7th, and this is episode number 8, and we've been a little MIA. We're a little out of sequence, but that's because summer. Mm-hmm. We've been running around the countryside doing a bunch of things, family in from all over. We'll catch you up. Weddings. I mean, there's been a lot going on. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I can be found on Ravelry and Instagram as Jen Loves Yarn.
And you can find me on Ravelry and Instagram as Karina is Crafty.
All right, should we dive in with a little bit of admin? So we are still running the Splash into Advent 2024 make-along. And some of you have been participating. We love seeing your pictures. We hosted a Discord video chat last night while we were working on our makes. Hi, Michelle, if you're watching. It was really fun to spend time with you. Mm-hmm. And we're not being exclusive and calling out Michelle. She's literally the only one that joined us.
Yeah.
Next time we'll be more planful. We, again, have had a lot going on, so we didn't necessarily get the details out there in enough time for folks to make plans around it. We'll be more mindful of that in the future. And then we had a couple of people reach out just saying, hey, would love to join you, but this is in the middle of the night for me. So maybe we can do some research on, how to find that in between, or do a weekend if people are willing to stay up late. So wanted just to highlight a few projects that will be fun. Just a couple of you participating. So Farmsteadknits has these shorty socks and a coziest memories blanket. That was really fun. Gnomeknitter is working on an Area 51 advent and putting that into a coziest memories. There was kind of a theme with some of these that we saw, but really fun. It's insane how the advents make the project and the result look so different. So really fun. And then Nancy Drew 77 is using a Charming You advent and putting that into an advent cowl. So we'll show their pictures as well, so you can kind of see what folks have been working on. But a couple of weeks left in the make-along. Our next episode is going to be on or around August 31st. The make-along goes through August 24th, so the next time we're together, we ought to be able to share the winners. And we have a couple of prize bundles. You want to show those now?
Yeah.
Well, we have one with us, and the other one we are curating. But here's what we have so far.
Well, so the Fiber Genie had sent us this a bit ago, and I honestly thought it would be perfect to pair up with one of the bags that I have put together. With that, the Crazy Sock Lady sock camp theme was kind of this kind of
90s
kind
of vibe.
Yep. And so that's a prize bundle there. And I actually made one of these for myself and put mine just like this in the bag because I am going to cast on some DK socks.
I love it. We also have a bag in the P.O. box that I just haven't had a chance to swing by and grab, but that's from Tammy at Red's Lady Create. So we'll show you that one next time. Unfortunately, I just couldn't get by there. When I say we've been busy, I mean, it takes 5 minutes to stop by the P.O. box where I live. I haven't been able to work it in. So we'll bring that to you next time. The last piece of administration, we Up North Fiber Retreat. So www.upnorthfiberretreat.com. Tickets went live a couple of weeks ago. We're very close to being sold out. This is a fiber retreat that Angie of Pearls and Pines and Karina and I are hosting at Cole's Resort in the third week of January 2025. We could not be more excited. If you go to the website, you can see the wonderful instructors and their bios on the site. So we'll have I Rock Knits, Corey from I Rock Knits will be joining us. You all who register will be able to choose what class she brings to the event, which I thought was a great idea. Mm-hmm. Sam of Lavender Loon, who's off in Seattle shortly, living her best life at Flock. I think she's vending there, but yeah, Sam will be with us. And then the Wildflower Cottage, so we'll have Shannon, and Shannon's going to do never did I ever think I would be basket weaving, but I've always wanted to take a class of Shannon's.
Too. Yep.
Have you ever you did the broom class?
I did. Yep.
But she's gonna weave a basket with us. It's gonna have an antler handle, so we can, need one more thing to carry our yarn in, right? So,
always.
But yeah, so we have some wonderful instructors and happy hour and lots of new friends to be made and fun to be had. So if you are remotely interested, go to the website, check it out. I think there's less than 10 spots left last time we checked. But $375 for the weekend, and we've negotiated a $45 single room rate with Cole's Resort, which dinner both nights and room and board are on your own. So all the details will be on the website, www.upnorthfiberretreat.com. So
yeah, I get to visit Cole's. It is just not too far from where I live anyways, but my husband's doing a retreat with his executive team in September, and he's asked me to stay with him. I'm really excited. I've heard really good things about Cole's Resort. So yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
at a great place.
It is a great place. And I stayed there for a month. So I was transitioning, had sold a house, was looking for another one, waiting to close. And I thought, I'm just going to stay at a resort. It's
I
the
didn't know
summertime.
that's where you stayed. It was
It is where I
there.
stayed.
Oh.
Yeah. There was under different ownership at that time. And then Ashley, the current owner, does yoga. And so I met her through yoga classes here in Bemidji and just kind of rekindled I forgot about that place. So yeah. But yeah, we would love to see you there. So come sign up, join us, and reach out with any questions. upnorthfiberretreat@gmail.com. And we're happy to answer any questions you have that are not answered on the FAQ at the site.
And all that info will be in the show notes.
Yes, it will. All right. FOs. Should we play around with some FOs?
How about, aren't we supposed to do what we're wearing?
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
What we're wearing.
You go first.
Birds of a Feather by Andrea Mowry. I made this a couple years ago, 4 almost, I think.
Yeah, it's been a while.
think 3 or 4 years ago. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that this is hedgehog fibers here. But I don't remember the mohair, what I used. I took this, my husband's family twice a year goes way up in Canada, up in the no power lines, nothing.
You're off grid completely.
It goes so off grid. You have to fly almost 2 hours by one of those, I don't know what they're called, planes anyways, cargo plane things.
Like a seaplane? Does it have legs? Does it land on the water?
It lands on the water.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I had no gear for that trip. I think I've talked about this before. I had none. And at the last minute, I was trying to make some things that my husband had fit, and they wouldn't, of course, because I'm not a man. I have curves. And we scrambled and put some stuff together, but I still wore this big pink puffy coat because it was spring, but it was cold up there. I mean, the ice had just come off maybe 2 weeks before we got there off the lake. And so it's still a little chilly up there, and I brought this big pink coat, and then and then this. So there's other people. It's like an outfitter type place, right? And so they fly you into these remote cabins around the lake. So there's other people, but the lake is huge. And I'm guessing we looked ridiculous because everyone that you saw was all in the gear, the fishing gear and all. And then there's Karina in her big pink coat and this. But what I was going to say about this is that I was so thankful I had brought it. I would have froze to death out there on the water if I had not brought this. It kept me so warm, and I've never been so grateful for a garment before.
Yeah. It's amazing, when you throw a shawl in your purse, even if you're on a flight or how much you really use it. I was going to Charlotte on business earlier this month, or last month, I guess already. And it was going to be 100 degrees. And I still brought a shawl, and I was so glad I did, because those conference rooms were freezing.
I know, the air conditioning.
So cold.
I've gotten to where I get so cold from the air conditioning. And so I always bring a shawl or a light sweater or a sweatshirt or even a jacket, because I'm I don't know how cold this place is going to be. I'll be carrying in my, because I don't want to be cold. I hate being cold.
Same. And it stinks to be cold in the summer. You have to be cold in the winter. You don't have to. You can use the heat, but you're going to be cold in the winter. But I am wearing the Ooh La La by Caitlin Hunter. This was such a fun make, and I made it out of the Pearl Soho Sweetgrass. It is forget what the blend is on the sweetgrass, but I made the size 3, US size 4 needles, and it was really fun to make. The pattern is, I mean, it's just really pretty lace work. And
you loved that.
I loved it.
Because you just kept knitting it and knitting it.
And then she has options in the pattern. You can make long sleeves, short sleeves. This yarn is just so light that I didn't want to put sleeves on it. And then hers is kind of longer. Mine is sort of cropped, and you'll see the picture that we put in, but it's kind of cropped. And I liked that. I'll wear it over dresses, skirts. Today I have it with a pair of jeans, but I really liked it's a big boxy. I made mine boxier by making it shorter, but really fun.
No, it fits really cute.
Thank you. All right.
So now we go into finished objects.
I know, I jumped the gun. I'm so excited about them. I have 3. How many do you have?
2.
Okay, do you want me to go first?
Sure.
Okay, the first one is the Raspberry Road blanket. This is my, we won't open the whole thing, but you want to just take half. We're going to put a picture in anyway.
Oh, but still, it's so pretty.
But yeah, this is the Raspberry Road blanket. It is crochet. Lots of really fun details. So you use single crochet, not single crochet, you chain and make these bars that run across that eventually you just knit down. But this is a Sweet Skein of Mine Advent from 2023, and I used every bit of the yarn. So like I went with minis as far as I could until I knew I couldn't repeat one more round, and you'll see I got to the point where I could just do one round. I did use the main skein to separate, so between the blues and colors you'll see where I came in with the main skein. I ran out somewhere in here, but with all the minis, whatever I had left, I rolled up into a magic knot ball. And if you're not familiar with a magic knot ball, it's the way that you tie one piece of yarn around another piece of yarn and that piece of yarn around the other piece of yarn. So when you pull tight, it's like a locked knot that won't come apart. Some people will say that they haven't had great luck with them. I've never had one come apart. Knock on wood. But yeah, so yeah, Splash in Advent 2024. I'm going to get going my other Splash in Advent, my Suburban Stitcher. I didn't bring it because I have made no progress on it because I buzzed through this one. But this is going to go in the mail to my mother-in-law for Christmas last year. Christmas in July.
Yeah.
So that one was really fun.
Yeah, I posted pictures on my Instagram when I finished these. This is yarn from Pearls and Pines. Angie dyed this up. It's a Christmas. I don't remember what it was called. It was a Christmas colorway. I finished these when we were staying in Brainerd, Minnesota for my husband's company charity golf tournament. And while he was in business meetings in the morning of one of the days, I finished these guys up. And I took pictures, so they're also on my Instagram. Yeah.
Such a pretty colorway.
Yeah.
All right, my next FO is on the mannequin. Does your mannequin have a name? No?
No, shall we name it?
I know some people name theirs. I don't know, maybe, yeah.
I've had that thing for a long time.
For a long time. But yeah, this is the Anders Tea by Joanna Garish, and I'm sure Johanna, I don't know, I'm probably screwing it up, but Johanna Garish. And the Anders Tea, it's made out of Rowan Savannah cotton. I've had this cotton for forever. Like, this is deep, deep stash. And it's kind of a little rough. It's discontinued. You won't find it anywhere unless you're, looking for D-stash on Ravelry. But I also posted pictures of this one on Instagram. Just super fun. It fits really, really well. Nice, airy cotton tee for the summer. And I think I'm about teed out. After I got this one off the needles yesterday and blocked, I was like, okay, I'm ready. I have one more summer knit that you'll see today. And then after that, I am full bore, like winter shawls and sweaters and all the things. So yeah, and this is a size medium large.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
You did a good
Love
job.
it.
Okay, so I have another. So I've just kind of been socks. It was really hard to get in the mood for anything else. So this last month. July was very busy. And, but yeah, this is Freckled Whimsy Halfway to Haunts subscription. And I think what I say, June. This is the June color.
It's so good. I love those colors.
Yeah, and I'm doing July's, finishing up July's right now. But yeah, finish these guys. I love that subscription.
And it just ends like in October.
October is the last.
So 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
You would do it again.
Oh, for sure. I'll do it again. She does it again. I'm doing it again. Because this was fun.
That's awesome. All right. My last FO, I did not spin this, but we went down south to Northfield, Minnesota this weekend and had an opportunity to dye yarn. We went to Get Bent's farm. I love the name of her farm, but Get Bent's farm with Teresa and Jake, and had the opportunity to dye with wildflowers. And Maddie, I'm trying to see, Maddie of Salt of the North Dye Garden. They were both amazing. Maddie was a wealth of knowledge and just on what wildflowers we were using, how they would look when dyed. So take this apart. So here's the scarf. So like this is chamomile. There's some saffron sprinkled throughout. I can't remember everything that we used. Everybody just kind of did their own thing. But yeah, and then same thing with the yarn. So an FO. The dyeing was super fun. Man, it was so stinking hot that day. It was like, we went to get in my vehicle, and when we got inside, and this is even after like warming it up, you just took your breath away. But it was 103 degrees, like insane. And we're traipsing around the farm, like seeing all the animals, doing all the stuff.
Yeah.
She had a pool, and I was like, I'm going in clothed. Like I was ready.
Yeah.
But that was super fun. If you're ever in the area, I would really encourage folks. I know you and I have talked a lot about Rhinebeck this year. When we go, we're going to stay, mostly in the barns. I'm sure we'll venture out and look at all our indie dyed favorites, right? But I'm really looking to round out my collection and offset some of that indie dyed with some more rustic yarns. You're going to see today that I've started that journey unintentionally. I was just going to be so good this weekend, and I wasn't. But yeah, so Get Bent's farm. She not only dyes, but she has a mill, like a fiber mill on the property. We got to take a look at that. She does small batches and just has some really wonderful stuff. So you guys should check her out. www.getbentz.farms.com.
And that'll be in our show notes too.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Whips.
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 Right.
Me first?
Sure. Yeah.
So
I love that bag.
we just got done talking about the Freckled Whimsy that I finished, and I have been doing every one of the socks in the club in this bag from Molly Klien Designs. It's my favorite. I've gotten lots of comments like, it's not that time of year for this yet, and I'm like, this is why I am doing it, because of this, and I really love this bag. So anybody knows me knows that Halloween is my thing. So
it is. Are you gonna make another Halloween sweater?
probably not.
Not this year.
Not this year. Honestly, I keep telling myself I need to finish the Advents. I need to just keep going through them.
Yeah, I'm motivated.
And
to
I've
work on
got
mine
sweaters in bags over there in the corner. And things to finish, and I just need to focus on that and stop. Like, ooh, the new thing. I need to stop doing that and just get the stuff that I want to get done.
I texted with Bonnie and Sue this morning, and we bought some really incredible yarn you'll see in a minute from the Rage Alpaca Farm, and she bought a sweater's quantity, and I'm using it for a shawl you'll see here in a little bit. And I said, I texted her this morning. I was like, this yarn we bought is amazing. And she's like, yeah, she's like, I want to cast it on really bad, but I'm working on this shawl, so I'm just going to stick with it. And I replied, I wish that was my mentality. It's literally not. Like 500 things all the time.
Yeah. So I got one sock finished. Afterthought heel there. I like to do that.
Is that a mini, or did that work out?
The mini is the same.
Okay,
color.
it is.
At first, I was going to change that up. At first, I was like, I would like something more noticeable, but then I just went with it because I intended on taking pictures of every finished sock, but I got generous and gave the first pair I made to my sister-in-law because she was visiting here for my son's wedding. She was visiting from Bogota, Colombia, and she also is a Halloween fan, and she saw them sitting there, and she says, oh, I love those. And I said, you can have them. You can have them. And now I was like, oh, dang, I was going to take a picture of all of them done. But it's okay because I love her, and she's a great person, and she deserves the fun Halloween socks.
I love that. Maybe Freckled Whimsy will have more of that yarn.
I am going to ask.
Yeah, doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to
Then I'll make another pair, and then no worries.
All right, my first whip is a test knit for Caidree. It is we'll put a picture up so you're gonna see what it looks like, but it is a vest. I just have a little bit left to go, and then I'll come back and do applied I-cord around the arms and the neck. For this, I am using a Sublime yarn. It is baby cashmere, merino, and silk. It's a DK weight, and the blend is 75% extra fine merino, 20% silk, and 5% cashmere, and it is fabulous. I don't know if you can see
I was trying to show the details, but yeah,
let's go this way. It's just so fun. So the test knit wraps in a couple of weeks. I think it's the 24th of August, and then the pattern should be shortly thereafter. I think this is going to be a great piece year round. It's something I would wear with a tank top under it. It's something I would wear over a long sleeve shirt, button up, t-shirt. I just think it's going to be super playful and really fun. So yeah, excited about that. And it's really fun to work on. Always something new going on. But that's my last summer knit this year. Oh, you have any more whips?
Yep, I do.
Ooh.
We're gonna talk about this one again. This bag. I don't know the maker of this bag.
It's so pretty.
I should remember to look it up on Etsy in my purchases, because I saw it one day because I think Etsy said, hey, you might like this. And I went, yes, I do. I like that. I bought it.
Don't you love those helpful suggestions?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That cost you money?
I don't need those, but I got very sleepy last night, and I guess I didn't finish at the end.
Do you want me to hold one end?
Yeah. So this is the, what do we call it? Why do I always forget it? Something about cold, isn't it? Dust to snow.
Dust to snow.
Close.
No, snow's cold.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
But yeah, this is, so the stitch marker is where I was the last time I talked about this, and that's how much I've gotten done.
So beautiful.
I'm holding it with mohair, and yeah, it's about 35% done. The pattern is great because it'll tell you how far you are, and that, I love that. It's telling you, oh, I just hit the 35% mark. And the advent I'm using is Suburban Stitchers I'm Dreaming of Pink Christmas. I still have a bunch in here. Because I mean, you can look at it and go, only 35% done. Or you can say, hey, cool, you're 35% done, which that's me.
Yeah, you've made good progress.
So proud of myself. I'm going to finish it. I was going to cast on for my birthday, which was July 17th. I had picked out yarn and stuff to do for, I was going to cast on a cardigan for my birthday, a chunky one. Because, you know, you like to do a birthday cast on, and I had lots of things in the needles, and I wasn't going to cast anything else on. And I'm like, nope. And I brought it with me because we were in Brainerd that week, and I didn't cast on. So I'm saying that because I want to finish my Advent before I cast on that sweater.
And which sweater is it?
I don't remember the name.
Oh, that's okay.
It's sitting right there, but I don't remember the name of it. I think I talked about it before, but maybe I didn't. It's been almost a month since or has it been a month since we sat here?
It's been over just about a month.
A lot of stuff.
Over a month, but not
happened,
too far.
So I don't remember if I talked about it before or not.
Not much more than a month.
I mean, I suppose I could go grab it.
That's okay if you don't want to.
No, I'll grab it. It's just right here. This right here. We can talk about the bag. This is Red's Lady.
I was gonna say, is that a Red Lady?
Yeah.
It's so fun.
I know.
All the hot cocoa and
Yep.
peppermint vibes.
Don't know why that's in there. But this is the yarn. Did I not talk about this? I suppose we're totally off segment here. We spun into a little offshoot. This could kind of be dream knitting. But I got this yarn
So pretty. It's so you.
on clearance at that yarn shop in Moorhead. What's that? I forget what's the name of that.
Prairie? No.
Yeah, something like that. You got it. You're close.
Something.
And the Martha pullover. That is, oh, I thought it was a cardigan. I remember that now. I changed my mind. The Martha pullover. Right there. You see that detail there on the chest? I was like,
And
I
that's
gotta
a
make
bulky?
that. Yep. Yep.
Fun.
So yeah, this is what I was going to cast on for my birthday. And I didn't.
That's okay. It'll be ready for you.
We got super busy that day. Lots of duties.
Duties. All right. So my next whip is in this beautiful black pearl magic bag. I love it so much. This is also a from our trip this past weekend. Let me take all the, I'm using this as a cable needle because I have 5,000 cable needles that I couldn't find. So whatever. But this is 100%, let me see the way the label goes, 100% wool merino. And it is so funny. So Franklin and Moose are two animals that we saw this weekend at the Rach Alpaca Farm. So this is a friend of Teresa's at Get Bent's Farm. Isn't it good? And she also has a mill, and her yarn line is Vermilion River. But this is just I wish you could feel it. It's just so, it's so soft and so good. So we'll put a picture in of what I am making. It's not really much to show you right now. What I can tell you is it is the Wellerman shawl that I just cast on last night. And it's by Caitlin Hunter. We'll put a picture in so you can see it, but it is a whole lot of just cabling, and it's got a lot of instruction. I'm just gonna, this is like a work on in the morning kind of knit, because if anybody talks to me, I would go crazy. Like, shut up, don't talk to me. So yeah, but I've been wanting to make it for a really long time, and I've been looking for just the right yarn. And this is definitely it. And if you have a chance to go down to Northfield, Minnesota, stop by the Rach Alpaca Farm. If you don't, she has a website, Vermilion Yarns, and check it out. Very fun. I can't wait to show you guys this next time so you can see how the pattern unfolds, because it is beautiful.
I'm done.
All right. Me too. I only had 2.
Dream making.
Yeah. So I'll go first on this one. So we'll put a picture up of the Beauty Berry shawl, and it is just so fun. I continued with the theme of things that we could make with advents that we are getting this year. And this one is by, I'm going to screw up the name, Senia Naiden. I'm not sure how to say it, but we'll put a link. It'll be in the show notes. But a really beautiful option, and I'm feeling all of the shawls right now. Just, I want brioche. I want all the things. So, yeah.
I picked the little gemstone shawl. It's well, I'll insert a picture and you'll see. It'll be the description of the pattern is, you know, you can use scraps or advents. So it's a great scrappy one too, and it's, you know, got these little shapes, and you'll see the picture. But yeah, I would love to make that. Looks like a really cool knit.
Yeah. So the other one that the other dream make, and I think I might try this week. I'm on vacation with no plans. It's going to be a rainy day later today, and why not cast on something else?
Yeah, it's overcast. That's why we have the round light. And then I apologize because I know there's a reflection in my glasses, but it's kind of dark in here.
It is very overcast. But so if you guys, for those of you who don't watch Tracy and Kirsty from Wool & Wishes, I was like, oh, I'm gonna forget. Wool & Wishes. I think they're from the UK. No, I'm not sure. But Kirsty recently made up a Tunisian crochet block blanket. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I haven't seen it yet. I'm like, had no time to watch anything in July.
Yeah, picture here. So essentially what she's doing. Now, I didn't really give it much thought because it's beautiful. And so I gave it a lot of thought. But I didn't give making it any thought because I thought that with the concept of Tunisian crochet that you needed to have like a crochet hook with a long, you know, cable and all the things. But I got really curious about it, and we'll put the link to their YouTube channel. She did a special tutorial on it, and it is beautiful. She's holding fingering weight double, so you could totally play around with your advents. And it turns out you do not need a crochet hook with the cable on it because it's just across 15 stitches. You can literally hold them on the neck of the crochet hook. So I really want to play around with that. But yeah, the way that she has put these together and pieced them together it's really beautiful. So another one to check out.
So the next one that I picked out was the Bye Bye Birdie Cardi by Claire Slade. And oh wait, no, that's a little, that Claire Slade did the little gemstones. No, this Inés Garcia is the Bye Bye Birdie Cardi, and it's just a little cardi. I think that would look really cute, you know, over a tee. And it just, I was drawn to the colors of it, actually, the way that the colors faded down, you know, kind of pinky into blues.
So it's like a fade?
Yeah. Yep.
Fun. I love doing fades. They're so fun because you can just, and I like doing them better when I just let myself go and just go, okay, whatever I'm going to pull out of the bag, that's what's next. Otherwise, I overthink it. I have no fun with it. I'm like worried about what matches and is going to fade back. Yeah. I love it best when you just play. Awesome. So community service.
Yeah, not much for me this time.
I was really good until the weekend happened and we were gallivanting around at all of these fiber mills. So yeah. Do you want me to knock out a couple?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So let's start with the weekend because that's going to be the bulk of it. So we also went to Julie at Cannon Fiber Farm in Northfield, a wonderful human being. She has, this is an alpaca, this is a worsted alpaca merino. It's an 80-20 blend. And I just love, I think what I'm going to do with this is a sweater. Now I only got 3, so I don't have enough for a sweater, but that's intentional because I also picked up these from Julie, the Cannon River Fiber Farm, and she's got a website, she's on Instagram, but this is an alpaca and mohair blend, also worsted. And so I think what I'm going to do, hear me out, is like a lento, but every other row, and just won't be really striped. It'll be more, I think you won't see the striping as much as you will the blending, because I think they'll work really good together. I mean, that's my plan right now. I could come up with a different plan by the time I cast it on. The other part of me was like, it'd be really fun to do some sort of like a cardigan with it. So I don't know what it will become, but it's beautiful. It's really soft, and you should check out Julie Canyon Fiber Farms, and also in Northfield, just down the street from Teresa. It was lovely. We got to meet Julie and her husband Tim, and they had, oh my gosh, that we'll put in a picture of one of her animals. I'll write it down so we don't forget, because they're just beautiful. These sheep are just beautiful. So anyways, we had fun there, and I was able to support some local farmers, millers, spinners, dyers, and that was really fun, and expand my stash in a way that I'm not really mindful of doing most often. We went on the second day to, I'll just knock out the weekend. We went on the second day to Muse 2320. You and I have been there together before. Sarah.
The shop hop.
Yes. And let's see. Sarah, I was able to grab these two little bundles. So this is really fun because Muse 2320. This is really fun because they're little minis all tangled up together, like braided together. So in this you have Mockingbird 2-ply sock. It's 80% merino, 20% nylon. There's 3 20-gram minis for a total of 80 yards. 80 yards each. And there's one is octopus ink, birch bark, and Grandma's Davenport are the colors mixed in. So that was fun. And this is the same concept, different colors, lichen, peat, and nightshade. But I was really, like, you can see I started out the weekend, I was like, I'm just going to buy a couple minis because they're always great for heels, toes, and cuffs. Went woefully wrong the next day at the farms, but that's okay. And then we went to Northfield Yarn Store, and you and I have been there together as well. Again, just some minis for heels, toes, and cuffs. I think these were on sale for like $4 each. Superwash merino, 25%, 75% superwash merino. Easy for me to say. 25% nylon, so 20 grams. And then this is a gnome set. So, and I didn't know that. I just thought they were minis, but I might actually make the gnome.
Oh, Emma's yarn.
I love Emma's yarn. So yeah, I might actually make the gnome because I have not made any gnomes.
I haven't either, and I keep thinking, I see them and they're so cute, and I would,
this
one's so cute.
It is so cute. So run to the website.
I keep wanting to.
Let's make our first gnome together. You can go on the website.
I think I've signed up to do it and bought the pattern and was going to do the knit along twice and didn't do it. So I think I have 2 gnome patterns. Okay, so it's my turn.
Really quick, sorry. Can I just, these things, I just wanted to say, see this hat? It's called the Finch. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
The Finch, but it uses one of these bundles of 3 minis. So here is, go grab the Finch hat pattern, also by Sarah, and you can use your minis. It just takes 3 minis and you get a fun hat. So if you're looking for other ways to use your advents and you don't care that they stay together, they don't have to be in one project, play around with this hat, the Finch hat.
Okay. Well, I've talked a lot about Freckled Whimsy and my halfway to haunts. This one is called Home Sweet Haunted Home. This is the August color. I haven't cast on yet because I was finishing July.
Is that DK?
Yep.
Doesn't look like it. I mean, it does, but
DK.
at first blush, it's pretty.
So, yeah, I got that, and was that last week? Yeah, last week.
And are you all caught up? You've been knitting every single one of these as they come?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
So, but yeah, it's August. I need to hurry up and get these on the needles. So I'm on a mission to finish.
I love it. All right. I have just a couple of more acquisitions. So I am in Samantha of Lavender Loon. I am in her Fiber Club. I believe it's quarterly. So I've got these lately. I won't take them out, but yeah, beautiful fiber braids from Sam at Lavender Loon. Go check her out. And then you and I both have a cordsmith. What I did not know is that they come in different sizes. So the one that you and I have is for fingering weight. This one is for DK. And I have a couple of DK blankets on the needles, one in particular, like the jelly roll. And I want to edge it with I-cord in all kinds of colors. And so you can use this for the applied I-cord. So I bought this one so that I could use the DK weight on that. And then I have a bunch of, so also from Cannon Fiber Farms, just a bunch of balls of roving to spin. She has fantastic, her yarn is just amazing. So yeah, I got just 5 of these. I won't show them all to you, but this one's kind of fun. Has some Tweety bits in it.
Tweety bits.
Not really even. They're just like lots of fun color. So I got a kick out of, these are just little balls of roving. And Sue said to Julie, we were standing, this woman was so nice. Like, it was so stinking hot. She had just gotten back from the Riverwalk and selling her stuff as like a farmer's market kind of deal or whatever. And we went, she showed us all the animals. She had alpacas, she had the sheep. And she said that she hadn't unpacked everything yet. So we went into her foyer and started going through stuff. It was still all in bins from the fiber market. And she's like, you know what? Bring it upstairs. We went into her kitchen. They're in this gorgeous house with like this wraparound second floor balcony, like just gorgeous. We shopped and shopped. We did some damage. So Sue said to her, she goes, because it's Cannon Fiber Farms, she goes, oh, you know what you should call these? You should call them cannonballs. I was like, you're hysterical. She cracks me up. But yeah, so those are fun. I am gonna, I've been looking at spinning videos. I have some spinning that I'm doing currently, but I've been looking at how they take some of these bumps and just kind of put them together. So I'm gonna play with that a little bit, see what happens, kind of ply them together, I guess. And then my last one is just my Woolens and Nosh. So I'm in this is a fingering weight. It's superwash Targhee fingering, and it's got 10% nylon. It's a 3-ply. The lovely Michelle from Woolens and Nosh. This color is amazing. Like, I love it. I can't wait to cast this one on. And I'm craving some socks right now because I haven't done any lately, but this was my August colorway. And that's all. That was a lot, but that's enough.
Well, Jen just gave me the last bit of my birthday, because my birthday my 50th was in July, and we haven't seen each other.
I know, it's been awful.
Yeah, it was. And so she got me this from Sweet Skein of Mine. And you got one too, right?
Mm-hmm. So. It's called Sippin' Mojitos, and I couldn't not get it. The minis are just banging.
We have so much mint in the yard right now, in the garden.
Like any to spare?
Yeah, take it.
Oh,
it's everywhere.
Okay.
I guess mint is dangerous. It will keep going and like go everywhere. So we've got mint sprouting everywhere. So yeah, make lots of mojitos.
Yeah,
I want to.
Yeah, I've been using it. Also just making like a salad with, this is gonna sound weird, but it's actually delicious. I've been doing like watermelon, corn, onions, and mint.
Sipping mojitos. Little candle.
I haven't smelled mine yet.
Ooh. Huh.
Love it.
I love taking these little ones when we travel and stick them in my suitcase.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so that, you know, in the evening when you get back to your room.
A little cozy homey.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, that's a wrap. Anything else for today?
Just, you know, I was hoping to get some of those sneak peek pictures from my son's wedding that we had on the 27th. And there's some great pictures, and but we haven't seen them yet. The photographer hasn't sent them to us, so.
Well, we'll put them in next time.
Maybe next time I'll insert them, or I'll post some on Instagram. See,
Yeah,
but yeah, the wedding was pretty consuming. We had the golf tournament. My birthday was the week of the 17th, and then the following week was family coming in from everywhere and getting ready for the wedding. All those things you've got to do. The wedding. And then Sunday hit and everyone started leaving, and I will admit that I got a little weepy. I was a little sad it was all over and everyone left, and then the house was just quiet. So
yeah, because you had Alicia a couple of years ago and now Tyler, and you're gonna have a lull before you have any others ready to get married. Because your oldest after that is 15, right?
Well,
16.
the other kid, Micah's kids.
Fair. Okay. Yeah.
A couple of them have some serious relationships. Who knows?
Yeah, could be.
There'll be more weddings, I'm sure.
That's awesome. And you've got Adam's birthday coming up.
My grandson's 2, turning 2, and we have his birthday party on Saturday.
You're gonna have so much fun.
Yeah, a little bouncy house and all that, and yep.
What a blast. Yeah, I'm on vacation the rest of the week. I've been on all week, but why is it that like when you're working, like the weeks, I don't want to say they drag on. Like I love what I do, but I cannot believe it's already Wednesday. I just don't.
I know, it's Wednesday. It's crazy.
Oh man. But I've been having all kinds of fun. Yesterday, my husband's working, so I'm on vacation by myself. And Monday, I said, I'm going to knit all day. And he's like, no, you're not. He's like, you always say that, and you never do that. And he's like, I got dinner. I got everything handled after work. He's like, I want to see this. You knit all day. And I did. And it was glorious. I literally left my chair to use the ladies' room.
I knitted all day on Monday, too, and started Bridgerton. So I hadn't watched that yet. I know lots of people have. I'm still in the first season, but yeah, it's good. I'm pretty hooked.
Yeah, I just finished on Monday. In fact, on Monday, I finished Your Honor on Netflix with Bryan Cranston. And that one is just like one crazy lie after another. So.
You know what happened with my newfound affection for Bridgerton is they embroider. The girls sit around a couple of the episodes and they have the
yes.
So guess what I did?
You did?
I ordered a beginner's kit, and I'm actually very excited. I'm gonna sit there and do that, and I did it today.
So funny story. So I've been wanting to do that. In fact, last November, I bought an embroidery kit. But this is how little I know about it, that I got it, and it was actually cross-stitch, not embroidery.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, okay. And I know how to cross-stitch. Like, I've done a lot of cross-stitch, but I want to learn. You know who's really good at embroidery? Ooh, Bonnie or Sue? Sue. Bonnie and Sue both. But they both embroider. They're like, if you want to know how to do any of the stitches. And I was like, So keep them in your back pocket.
Right, that's good to know. The kit actually has where you learn the stitches. So it has the thing
it's part of the actual make.
And then your first one you make is where you're practicing each stitch.
You'll have to share that with me. Like, I should order one too.
Yeah.
And do it with you.
Well, as soon as we're done here, I'll show you my email and you can get yourself one also.
You know what else we should do is we should get Bonnie and Sue to commit to Zooms once a month.
Yeah.
And then they can teach us. Speaking of Discord. We had a successful Discord experience last night. Like, everything worked. It was great. So thank you to You Know Who You Are that recommended us looking into Discord. In the future, we'll likely handle more of our make-alongs and things of that nature on Discord, because you can make different, segues on your channel to do different things. For those of you who don't have Instagram or what have you, but why don't you drop in the comments below? Let us know, like, if we were to host regular make-alongs or something, what would be a good day of the week and time? So let's, like, US time. So for those of you who are not in the US, if you can convert for us and just let us know, is there a day and time that would be better for us to host to get more of you who we know, interact with us but aren't in the States?
Yeah, that's a good question. And yeah, I think as we move into fall and winter, people stay in a little more and are probably more apt to join us here and there. Yeah. I think last night it was just, summer day. People are busy doing summer things.
Summer day. We didn't communicate too far in advance.
Good enough. Next time.
Next time.
Let us know.
But let us know.
Yep.
All right. And until next time, enjoy, have fun, make all the things that bring you happiness and joy. Cast on all the things. Life's too short not to.
You're right. Yep.
So we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.